Alright guys, so good to be back for another video. We got insurance registrations to talk about. NIO got the #1 spot last week. Wow, absolutely crazy. And also, first of all, we got some new official images of the Onvo L60 showcasing the design of the lights. Look at that. It just looks so damn sleek. It looks so damn sexy, so damn good. All right. And apparently they've been prioritizing energy efficiency, and still, they said they sacrificed on design, and they went for this design because it's more energy efficient. They had an even more stunning design beforehand, and they willingly decided, energy efficiency is more important. But I think they knocked it out of the park with this design. It still looks very, very good indeed. All right, back to insurance registration. So NIO delivered 4,400 vehicles last week, insurance registrations. Whilst some people might think it's a bit lower, but compared to the same time last month, all right, NIO delivered 2,500 vehicles, insurance registrations, same time last month. So this is miles and miles better, all right? Basically, almost 2,000 vehicles more than same time last month. And we know last month's deliveries, 15,000 deliveries, absolutely spectacular. So we are still ahead, and we are doing better than we were the same time last month. All right, so we're looking good for 20,000 deliveries this month. That's going to show a 200% year-over-year increase in deliveries. That's going to shock the shorts to the core. That's going to jolt them up. They're going to be shocked up. Yeah. So that is very, very important. All right, we're going to see spectacular deliveries. And also, we talked about in my yesterday's video how NIO actually had more locked in orders, according to people familiar with the matter, all right, than Li Auto. So, of course, the insurance registrations showcase deliveries. All right, so last week, NIO delivered less than Li Auto, of course. But that means in the coming few weeks, next week, or probably 3 weeks from now, we're going to see numbers from NIO that are much, much higher than even Li Auto, perhaps. Wow, that's going to be crazy. All right. And also, if you just look at the numbers themselves for last week's insurance registrations, 4,400, and you compare it with the other guys, and this list, by the way, is compiled by Li Auto. It's showcasing the new automakers here in China and their deliveries. So what that fails to admit is the fact that some of them have gasoline. Some of them use gasoline. So you take out the guys that have gas tanks. NIO is #1. All right, Zeekr is #2. But you see again, these guys, they got high deliveries because of gasoline. And some people have asked, hey, how come NIO and Geely, they get to go to France? And how come Li Auto and these other guys, they're not going to France? Well, it's very simple, right? The Western people, they don't see new energy vehicle. They see EV, all right? Here in China, new energy vehicle includes those ones with gasolines, electric vehicles with a gas tank, right? And that's somehow also considered an EV. But France, they don't take any of that BS. It's either EV or you use gasoline. So that's why NIO is going to France. NIO is allowed to go to France. All these other guys are not. All right, so keep that in mind. So what's going on with deliveries? What are they doing here on the ground in China? So just today, one of my referrals took delivery of a NIO. Just today, all right, just a couple hours ago. Spectacular, spectacular. They're selling a lot of vehicles, and they have very good policy, right? So you may or may not know this, but right now, if you own a BMW 3 Series or Audi A4 or Mercedes C-Class, and even if it's like 2 to 3 years old, you can just drive it to a NIO store and then get a brand new NIO ET5 or ET5T with BAS and pay zero. All right, it's basically a trade-in. How crazy is that? You have a 3-year-old car and you can trade it in for brand new NIO at zero cost. And, well, it's going to be with battery rental. But this is an amazing deal. So a lot of people are, in fact, going for that. And also, don't forget the BAS policy. Pay 4 months, get 1 month free. Everyone's drooling with this BAS policy. In many cities, the choosing rate for BAS is over 90%. 90% of customers choose BAS because that's how good it is. Pay 4 months, get 1 month free. Wow, absolutely spectacular. It's a no-brainer, basically, guys. And also, we had the launch of the brand new ET7. Customers are indeed taking delivery of those vehicles as well. The rear screens have been a massive, massive hit. People just love it, all right? Especially, it's the very executive, posh, kind of comfortable saloon. And a lot of people do have that need, all right? And they love that car. And it's selling quite well. All right, lots of people are ordering that variant with the rear screens. It's basically everybody's ordering the variant with the rear screens. It's not that much expensive than the one without. And why would you not order it with the rear screens? That's the whole idea of purchasing that car right now. And so lots of people are ordering that car. You can probably expect that car to boost deliveries by a couple thousand. All right, just the brand new ET7 boost deliveries by a couple thousand. That's amazing. And why are orders exploding? Orders, more locked in orders than Li Auto, according to people, industry insiders, all right, that do the, they do the numbers, right? Why? Well, NIO had about like 20 different auto shows happen at the same time during the May holiday. 20 auto shows. They had a lot of customers lock in orders. Just a lot of customers locking in orders. And, it shows. It shows. And can you imagine when we get this same number, all right, the same kind of compiled list of deliveries, insurance registrations, and NIO is number one? And then the other guys with gas tanks can't even outsell NIO? That's going to be crazy. Even if it's just like for 1 week or 2 weeks, that is going to be absolutely insane. The shorts are going to be pissing their pants. An EV car sells more than those with gas tanks? Damn. During Beijing Auto Show, when Li Auto CEO went into the ET7, sat next to William Li, and he said, without infrastructure, a pure electric high-end is really hard to sell. He said that. Li Auto CEO said that. And then William Li had to say, well, now you see how our deliveries really aren't that easy, right? We've worked really hard for those deliveries. Of course, NIO's infrastructure is the best, all right? 3 times more than Tesla here in China, all right? Swapping plus charging 3 times more than Tesla. So that in itself is just absolute crazy. And it shows that most of these other guys, they're relying on gasoline, and they're really taking advantage of the fact that customers are unease. They have that unease with choosing pure electric. Right? They still have that range anxiety or feel that charging is inconvenient. But things are changing. As battery swap gets validated more and more, things are changing, guys. And do you think that gas tanks are going to last forever? Probably not. All right. So this is something very interesting. I mean, deliveries are going to explode. Orders are already exploding. And if you look at the trend in insurance registrations, it's just an uptrend. All right. We're going to go up even more because we got confirmation that we got more orders locked in. And investors, they care a lot about, you guys care a lot about deliveries. So in the very soon coming few weeks, we're going to see massive, massive boost in delivery numbers. That is guaranteed. You got locked in orders. Locked in equals future deliveries. Guaranteed, 100%. So, yeah, what is there to do except to sit tight, fasten your seatbelt, and watch the shorts get burned? All right. And just looking at the stock right now, 5.5, still quite cheap. And we're forming a bottom. And my expectation, $7 easy, $10. $10 is the target. We can probably get there. No problem. Once we see that 200% year-over-year monthly delivery increase for the month of May, man, the shorts are going to be shocked to the core. The longs are going to be rejoicing. Yeah, that's just a matter of fact. And tomorrow we got Onvo launch. So sit tight, enjoy the ride, enjoy the views, enjoy the climb to the peak. All right. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.